Hey, hey, hey. We're into the new year by a few days, right? Coming up day 6. And people have some New Year's resolutions. Whether it's the New Year's or just the dream that you have inside. Oh, she's so lucky. Oh, he's so lucky. Oh, look what they're doing and how easy that is for them. And look where they're going and what they're doing. And how did that happen? Right, how does that happen? That happens with a lot of effort. Breaking through fears, breaking through mindset, mind blockages, breaking through the noise, people telling you, oh, you can't do this, don't do that, that's scary. And oh my God, do you know how hard that is? Do you know what might happen? Do you know? Do you know what's there? Is it safe? Is it okay to go? Can I do that? Is that possible? Really? Yeah. Take a look around. Someone's up in space. Someone's down under the sea. Someone's in the North Pole. Someone, someplace, many places are doing what they really feel deep inside that drive that says, go do it. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh my God, I just thought of this really good thing. Okay, did you write it down? Did you act on it? And or did you go backwards and say, oh no, I tried that before, that would never work because I failed once. Or it's not really failure, but it's failure when you have that mindset. Or I tried that once, I can't do that again. I fell and I hurt. A bicycle, you stop riding a bicycle because you fell once. I mean, that's the most simplistic form. But sometimes we have to go back to the simple things, right? For the realization. We don't necessarily need to complicate life. And as simple as just do it is so rich in value and in the core, because when we just go and do something, we learn quick what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what's working and what isn't. And then we just have to adjust the course. Whether it's comfortable or not, you get the outcome or you don't get the outcome. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so let me try this. Maybe this will work. And of all the successful people in anything, I'm not just talking about business, I'm talking about life and talking about sports, about anything that you ever wanted to do. Practice a piano. Whatever. It's not like you sit down and you start playing like Beethoven. If you do, that's pretty cool. And rare. And what we really must do is grasp the fear and go anyway, right? Just know the challenge and go for it anyway. Because that's how I traveled to over 100 countries. And yes, I tell you to impress you, because a lot of times it was scary, right? Like, I didn't know where I was going. It wasn't really scary, but sometimes you don't know. Like one time when I was on the bus going to Khyber Pass, and I was in the wrong bus, and incoming rockets from Russian forces in 1989. And I'm on the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan looking for gemstones. And I'm like, yeah, it was a little bit challenging. They had stores like 7-Elevens that were filled with nothing but weapons that could kill, maim, and hurt. And I'm a peace-loving guy, and I'm sitting in the middle of this Afghan refugee camp. Well, I came in and I left alive. And in awe, and I learned so much. And I just got on the wrong bus. I thought it was going someplace else. So it's not, nothing is really right or wrong. It's an experience that's a lesson and a value that we must observe. When we don't get the outcome we're after, we must observe closely and say, so what is the value that I must take away from this? Because that's more than likely the reason anything that happens and we don't get our expected outcome, eventually we get much better, much bigger, much greater than we could ever dream. But we have to bounce off a few walls and take the challenges and feel the fear. Feel those butterflies and jump, right? It's really good for us, because I was reading a book when I first started my company in Thailand many years ago. It was so tough. Didn't speak the same language, culture, everything's different, writing's different, everything's a challenge. And it was, just challenging, like minute by minute. And what I learned was that someplace I read that you get through the fear, the challenge, whatever it is. If there's a wall, whether it's mental, physical, financial, it doesn't matter what the wall is, imagined or real, you dig under it, you jump over it, get a ladder, you blow the wall up, or you go around the wall. But there is always a way to get on the other side of the wall. And I only know that because I've done it. I have taken on so many challenges, so many businesses, so many fun things, traveling around the world, renting all kinds of different cars, going down wrong roads, and making the coolest discovery and the richest of cultural experiences, because I went, I did, I moved forward. See ya.